Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon111, and welcome to Leafs Odyssey, which is a game by Alex Diener, who a number of you might know either because you watch his Let's Plays or have seen the two of us play some games together a number of years ago. But this is some kind of puzzle game that I don't know a ton about, but let's explore it together. So you get to play as a ferret. I'm this little ferret, and I'm using the arrow keys to move. It's on a grid. We've got kind of like single screen puzzly things kind of going on. Tower of Destiny ahead. Follow the road. Alright. Attack by moving. Wait to space. And so if I try to go into this square, I moved into it, I guess, first, and then the enemy attacked me. So I can undo or reset. So if I were to reset, and instead wait here so the enemy is next to me, and then try to move into a space, then I attack and win. Alright, I get it. And I guess these guys don't start moving towards me until they have... I can manipulate their behavior a little bit. Like, they try to move in one of two orthogonal directions that would move towards me, and if they're unable to do so, then they don't do anything, seems to be the behavior of these flying snakes, as far as I can tell. And so that opens some kind of doorway to the south of me here. What do we have over here? Looks like I need a green key for this. Over on the left-hand side of the screen, I think my mouse cursor is being captured, yeah. So there's 5 zeros over here. I think there's 5 different styles of keys, or colors of keys, and so we need a green key there. But let's go ahead and head downstairs. And that has brought us in here. And, ooh, there's like a breakable wall to my left, it looks like. Also, I just noticed up in the upper left, there's this new journal thing. Can I click on it as well? Yeah. Ah, Leaf's observations. Flying snake. Flying snake move toward Leaf. Will attack Leaf if it moves into his tile. Can be killed by Leaf bumping into it. Okay. So I guess that's the behaviors that we have witnessed with the flying snake, and so that's our monster journal or whatever, and it's going to keep track of all that stuff. And so I'm over here in the bottom right. I noticed that the enemies have animations, but my character, my ferret, does not. And so it looks like I would need a yellow key, and it does look like this wall is breakable. And so I can do that and kill this guy, and if I wait for this guy to get next to me, I can kill this guy too. Alright, and there is a green key over there. Are these doors? They are some kind of... Maybe if I kill all the monsters in the room, all of these red things will go away, is my guess. So let's attempt to make that happen. Might be easier said than done. Can I even move to the right? Let's see, if I do this, one of them has... Okay, so there is turn order. One of them gets preference to move first. 2 enemies can't seem to move into the same tile at once. So I can kill this guy, and since he went first, the other guy then had a chance to move in, or maybe all of my moves happen and then all of their moves happen. Just trying to kind of internalize turn order. And sure enough, I have killed all the monsters and all of these doors have opened. Okay, so now we have a choice of directions to go. And I choose to go to the north. And bridge over nothing. So each screen has its own little name at the top that might be suggestive. What happens if I try to fall into a pit? Okay, I cannot. So I'm trying to move left or right, and what appear to be pits behave the same as walls that I just bump up against them, as far as I can tell. These look like they might be trapdoors that will fall after I step over them. Since the snakes are flying snakes, I'm guessing that they won't fall. Let's just walk over here. Okay, yeah, that's a good sound effect for the falling. And they probably won't drop it. Yeah. Can I attack you? I can attack you when you're over a hole. So even though I wouldn't be able to move into this square, I am able to attack someone who's hovering over that square. And I foresee many problems here. I suppose if I wait here, the bottom snake is going to move up towards me, which will enable me to do something clever, which is I can wait, and presumably trapdoors don't fall until you step off the tiles, since that's the convention in many puzzle games, which means I can attack this one now, and attack this one next, and then these things are open, and that enables me to actually get back to the exit and continue making progress. That feels pretty good. Alright, so let's go over here. And what do we have here? Collapsing road. Alright, but we're just kind of thrown right in. I can see a breakable wall over there. There are 2 guys to kill here. It isn't clear to me if and what the problem is going to be on the bottom. It does feel like I want to do the bottom before the... Well, is that true? I note... Let me get my mouse. Oh, interesting. Okay, if I hover these up and down tiles, they are highlighting what would cause them to change state. And so I believe this one would pop up and these 2 would go down after I have killed all the enemies. And so I do think I want to kill the bottom ones first. So that was informative. So if I simply wait here, kill you, wait here, kill you. I am unclear why this tile exists. No, I just saw why this tile exists. It's so that I can start baiting the topmost snake. So if I wait here, then he'll start coming with me, and he might actually kind of like come out to me, I think. And interesting, under the broken brick tile, there was another trapdoor, so we can have different kind of like layered stuff going on. And so if I kill you over here... Ooh, this seems bad for me. I think I'm about to trap myself. Yes, I appear to be trapped now. So that was no good. So what could I have done differently here? I'm not sure that I left myself with any options, actually. How could I have done this differently? If I go towards you, you'll just kill me like that. And so did I have to do something different earlier in the puzzle? I don't know that there's a way to bait you in other directions. So maybe by stepping on that tile I did something bad? But I needed to get you around to the left if I was ever going to get to you, because I needed you to fly towards me. So what am I not thinking of here? There's no way for me to get far enough north for you to come chase across this tile. Other than by coming up here and waiting. I could back off to over here, but that also doesn't help. I could kill you, but then I'm still trapped. So let's reset the room and try to think this through. Okay, we're only in like the 3rd or 4th room and I'm already getting puzzled. So top left guy. How do I get you... I have an idea. So here is the idea that has just come to mind. The idea would be, what if I only bait you to here and then leave you there? You still followed me, so maybe I need to bait you one less. So what if I go here? No. If I wait once and then go to the right. Right. You can't pursue me to the right, but you can pursue me to the south, so you're going to go south. I was going to try to leave you on this tile and then walk away, but that's not working. And if I do this, you end up just re-trapping yourself there. In which case, I don't think I would ever be able to get you out. So it does feel like I need you kind of like chasing and coming with me. So what else have I not considered over here? Like I can bring you different directions. I can't go to the north. And once I go across here, collapsing road, it seems like we're just out of options. I would like to be standing here and kill you and then kind of redirect around the road. Is there a way? Oh, what if I left another monster alive? Okay. Suppose I did this and then left this guy alive. Let this guy come towards me. This guy is about to get trapped, I think, so I think I need him like following right behind me. Except for then, do I have time to break the box? I don't. So I can't have him following directly behind me. Oh, this is tough. So he's going to be 2 behind me there, and he would just get stuck if I continued this way. Because he would end up trying to chase me. Is that true? I think he'll try to chase me to the north here. Oh no, he prefers east-west to north-south. Okay, so this might be the solution. So the idea now is, with this guy coming towards me, well, he's cut me off here. Could I have convinced him to go this way? This may or may not work. Oops. Didn't quite work, but it's getting closer. So with an enemy still alive, but I need him farther back, farther behind me, ideally. So, that's about as far away as I could have him. So if I go here... Actually, why don't I go here first? So I'm already taking that step to the north. That gives me 1 extra step of leverage, but I have to wait here in order for you to follow me to the north. Okay. And if I just go this way, you're going to cut me off this way. If I wait here, you're also choosing to go north. Why did you not choose to follow me the other direction? If I wait here... I still don't have a good sense of your north-south versus east-west preference. If I wait here... Like, now you're below me here, but you're still coming too fast. And if I wait for you, sure, I could kill you, but then I'm just back in the same spot I was over here. I was trying to leave you alive so that the pillars wouldn't change their polarity or whatever. Okay, what if I do it this way? So what if I come through in this direction? Let's suppose I kill you, since you're, like, hot on my tail. Then I don't think I can kill the other guy, though. Is there any chance I could kill him later? No, he's definitely stuck in there. Okay. We're only a few rooms in, and I'm already getting stumped. There are other puzzles that I could choose to try other than this one, so I could always turn around and go back. But it feels like I'm close. It feels like I'm onto some useful track here. And I just don't have the last piece of it. There's no way I could have pre-broken the bricks over here. What if I do this and come up here first? Here we go. And so now if I go here, and then if I go left, maybe you're actually pathfinding me and you can actually see the dead end, but you only choose to move in a first direction. Maybe you choose to move in the direction north, south, east, or west that would get you closest to me in terms of Manhattan distance, ignoring obstacles, and then check to make sure with obstacles that you're actually moving closer to me and not moving towards a dead end. Don't have a sense of entirely what your movement is just yet, but I think I have solved the puzzle. Because now I can wait. I can kill this guy, and now I am free to move to the left. And from here, I think I could simply... What happens if I wait on top of this tile and then get stuck on top of it? I am standing on top. If I try to move to the right, I'm not allowed. If I try moving north, I'm not allowed. But I can move back off onto the floor. So, I managed to solve a room, and it's changed to a check mark over there. And so now, here's another room. Around the bend. We've done it. We found another room. Okay. I'm getting a sense of the types of puzzles here. Getting a sense of the enemy movements and whatnot. So a similar type of thing here. My goal is to pick up a yellow key. And I presume each of the 3 branches that we originally left will lead us to one of the 3 yellow keys we needed to unlock that one room that we saw when we first went into the basement. So similar-ish idea here. Let's just try... Do I think I need to open from the left or from the right? I feel like it's the right, but I'm not really sure. So let's just kind of play this out and see how it goes. So I think... Well, this will give me a chance to experiment with enemy behavior. So the farthest to the right flying snake. What direction is he going to go now? He is going north, so even though he's getting caught in a dead end, he is still choosing to pursue me in that direction. So my previous hypothesis about them detecting dead ends was wrong. So that's useful information in and of itself. But now I think that particular enemy is kind of permanently trapped, and there will not be a way for me to kill that enemy, because I can't get him back out of there. So I'm going to reset the room with that new understanding. And so... what if instead... I have to break this wall at some point. If I break it now, then the guy is almost certainly going to get stuck. If I don't break it now, I could trap him up there, which would enable him to fly out to me, but now the middle guy on the right-hand side doesn't have a way out to get to me. So neither of these strategies seems to be working. So what if I do the left-hand side first? Let's break this. It seems like I've trapped... no. The guy on the left-hand side I think can still get out if I do some clever movements. So I do want to do this and this. Then I do want to have you come to me, so I'll just wait until you've come to me. And then you can come out here. Why did you go down that way? I wanted you to go to the right. Once I'm here, if I go to the right, you're still choosing to go south. Because I guess I'm farther to the south? And I don't think... I could do this. And why does this exist? This exists for a reason, presumably. Probably to help me get you, but I'm not sure what. So what did I not think of there? I feel like I need to break this. It feels like the guy on the left is going to get trapped over in this area for the moment, because I have to break this open now while I'm here. So he's in the little nook on the left. I'm doing what feels like the necessary steps here. I suppose while this guy is alive, I could be doing some other movements. I'm not sure if they would ever help me. That one didn't seem to. Could possibly have like one enemy scrape off the other, but I don't think that's ever going to really help me. But yeah, you're just kind of trapped there. I can move you back to the north. And I don't know why standing here would ever help me. And I do need to kill you in order to open up this red key. So, what have I not thought of? Like, let's take a look at this side again. It feels like I have to break every one of these as I go by, because it's my only opportunity. And it feels like I've just permanently trapped the rightmost snake now. Because he is going to try to pursue me to the north, which is going to trap him in a dead end. So now the puzzle seems to be in an unwinnable state. And so it feels like I'm having better luck if I try to do the left-hand side. I could keep the left guy from getting trapped. It doesn't seem like the enemy snakes are capable of breaking the bricks themselves. It feels like it's something that I have to do. So those snakes are still trapped in there, so that doesn't seem to work. So what am I not thinking of? Alright, well I noticed that my journal says it has something new. So yeah, I do have more observations here. Prefers to move on the same axis it's already facing. Oh, that was the thing I didn't intuit. Okay, so I should definitely be reading the observations because they're giving me important game mechanics here. Flying snake will turn 90 degrees if it can't get closer on its preferred axis. Flying snake can safely cross pits. Okay, so knowing this information about the snake's move preferences might enable me to solve the puzzle somehow. And at long last, I see what I missed. The guy on the right moves when I stand in this square, which means I could bring him down here first. Which means I can kill him immediately, and then I think that's going to solve all my other problems. Because it means now I can continually move south here, and then kill this guy, and kill this guy. There we go. Alright. And the guy moved vertically with me because he prefers to stay on his own axis. On the left-hand side. Okay, I've picked up a key. It's a yellow key. I have one in my inventory. That is fantastic. Hooray! Okay. It's always good to have a little bit of a shorter episode the first time around. I am managing this program and also a little mapping program that I'm working on to try to keep track of the map, since we have kind of all these screens individually that get pasted together into a big kind of Metroidvania map. So I'll maybe show that off in a future video. But for now, I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Leafs Odyssey. For now, bye-bye.